everyone, this is Trisha and welcome to my channel. So today I put together this Easter Carrot Patch bunny head wreath. That's a mouthful. All right everyone, it was easy to do. It just took a little bit of time, so let me show you how I put it together. So let's get to crafting. All right, so before I get started, just want to let you know that there might be some noises in the background, pretty loud construction noises, so please excuse that. All right, I'm going to start off with these two items. These are from the Dollar Tree. I got this cute little welcome to our Carrot Patch sign. Of course, you know, you'll pick whatever you like. This has a nice little beaded little handle to hang. It's really cute. And then I got this wire bunny form. And really what I grabbed this for was for the ears. I wasn't interested in that, but I really wanted the form of the ears, so I went ahead and grabbed it. You know, $1.25. That's awesome. And this is a 9.45 inch or 24 inch centimeter. This is the size that's on it. This one doesn't say the size on it, but it's about maybe 12 inches, you know, 10, 12 inches. All right, so what I want is I want to attach these bunny wire to the back of this sign. So I want to add it back here because I want to use the ears. So I'm not even going to cut them off. What for? I could use a smaller wreath, but I'm going to go ahead and just use it. It's only $1.25. Now I'm not going to put it in the center here. I'm going to put it a little bit upward. But first I need to remove the little beads here. I don't need those, so I'm just going to push them through the little holes here. I'm probably going to use them within the decor of the wreath, but for now I don't need them. So I don't want them to fall apart, so just easily pull them out like that. Set them aside. All right, so now that I've done that and I've removed the tags off of this one as well, I'm just going to position it where I feel I need it. And I can feel that it got kind of a little bit bent, so I'm just going to reshape it a little bit there. I want to make sure that the whole thing is touching. Now, to attach it, I could just hot glue it on, but I'm actually going to use little pieces of chenille. So I'll use about 3 of them. And I want them to attach about right here and then tie on to this wreath. And then I'll add more glue. So for now, I'm just going to attach those. Let me put it upward like that through the wire here. I want to make sure that they're grabbing on. You know what, let me center with the ears with these little holes that are where the string was hanging from, because that'll let me know that that is the top of the sign and it'll be, you know, centered where it should be. So I'm just going to center that. Just make sure that's glued on. Let's grab another one, just fold it in half like that, like a little V. You can put it through here first if you want. Get it on there. One more. And there we go. And then we're gonna more glue. And I'm gonna come back and actually add even more glue after I've tied, you know, the chenille, after I've twisted and tied everything together. And I'll add more glue on top of that just to make sure everything's secured. Let me turn this around, make sure this is centered where I want it. Yep, it is. So okay, so we're gonna let this dry, and I'm gonna be adding some mesh, some deco mesh to the ears. So let's go ahead and look at that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this deco mesh that I have here. It's kind of long. I really wish I had a smaller one like this one. I couldn't find one, so I just grabbed a pink one as well, a little small pink one. This is a larger roll that I grabbed from Hobby Lobby, but this I got it from the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna take some chenille stems, and again, I'm just gonna cut them into 3 pieces, each of these chenille stems. I don't need halves, I don't need big pieces, I just need small ones. And now, I'm gonna take deco mesh and cut about, I don't know, 6 or 8 inches of the pink, or the white one. And then I'm gonna do the same with the pink. Actually, I'm going to cut about 10 inches or so, 8 or 10 inches. Okay, so now I'm just going to roll it up like you would any other. So I'm going to try this out and see if I like this. Grab the pink. We're going to put these together. So, okay, so I'm going to try this out if I think I like that. And I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna cut another piece like this, the same. Try something a little different. Okay, so this time I'm going to go ahead and fold it in half and then roll it up like that. And I'm going to take a look at this, see if I like this. Let's put it on there and find out. Alright, so now that I've got these, I'm going to wait, make sure the glue is dry, and then we'll be back to see which of these little bundles would be best for the ears. Okay, so this is not dry yet. I've added more glue and I'm waiting for that to dry so I can turn it over and see how these little bundles look. But I thought, well, I can actually look at them while they're, you know, facing this way. I went ahead and I tried this one. These are going to go on the outer. I want the white on the outside and then the pink ones kind of flopping into the inside for the pink, the inside of the pink, you know, the ear, I'm sorry. The inside of the ear to be pink. Okay, so I thought these would go here, and I feel like the white is way too long, so I'm actually going to go for this one. It's going to actually go like this, a nice smaller bundle, so I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and form some to go all the way up to here, and then I'm just going to do white in here, I think, and then the same over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started putting it like that, probably a little bit like into here. Maybe when it gets in here, I only have to do white. So let me get started on that so we can see what we're gonna end up doing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do one little twist, and then I'll bring it over here and twist it really nice. And then just twirl those little ends, push them down, so we have this. Okay? And then we're going to continue on from there. So let me make more of these little bundles. And then just make sure that all the pinks are on the inside. There we go. That's what it's looking like. And so far I put 4, so I'm thinking a 5th one here, and then maybe 2 more with the pink, and then on the inside, just in here where it gets kind of tight, it'll just be white. So 4, 5, 6, 7, another 7 for this other ear, and the pink and white, okay? And then we'll do just the plain white. All right, so I finished putting the pink and white mesh around each ear, and I've done 7 bundles that come around to the inside, 7 bundles that come around to the inside on this ear as well, and I'm pushing all the pink inward and the white on the outside. So this is where I finished off right here. All right, so in here I'm just gonna put white, and I think I'm gonna do maybe 3 bundles. I'm using my wire cutters to hold it down. So 1, now fold it again, and again you could roll these up or just gather it, which is what I was doing, just gathering it up like so. Just one good little twist, then go in here. And I'm going to be grabbing both of the little wires here on the inside here of the ears. So I'm going to grab both of them with the chenille stem. Push that upward. Okay, 2 more. One last one. There we go. And those are the cute little bunny ears. All right, so let's decorate a little bit more of the sign, and I'm going to be gluing things from the back, okay? So I want to add some items back here. I thought about adding more of the of this mesh, like just doing the little roll like that, and then doing the little bundle just like that, putting it from behind. But I'm about to run out, but I'm going to go ahead and cut some pieces, do some little rolls, and see how far that'll take me. So I'm going to go ahead and finish off whatever I have on here. And then this time I'll just do like maybe 6 inches. And I'm just going to roll it up like that. And I'll just twist the chenille stem. And of course it won't matter how many times you twist it, just more than 2 obviously to hold it all like that. And I think I'm going to glue these from behind like that. They look kind of cute if they were like little whiskers too. So maybe if you had a different color, do a different color there. Okay, so I'm going to see how far some of these will take me. Going around, I do want to put some little flowers and some ribbons for a bow here. So I probably don't have to go all the way over here, maybe just here on the sides. So let's see how much I have. Okay, so I was only able to make 6. I only had enough material for 6 of these, so I'm going to go ahead and just put 3 on each side, like so. And then the others, obviously, on the other side. Okay, so let's just put, I'm thinking maybe I should do the idea of what would be like the little whiskers or the little bunny cheeks here. So let's put that on there while this is drying, and then we'll turn it around and see how that looks. I'm gonna go ahead and make a bow. All right, so I've got this ribbon. I got this from Hobby Lobby. This is from their Easter collection. So I'm gonna do a little tail, do a little twist. Make sure the pretty side of the ribbon is always facing upward, and around to make your first loop. Twist to make sure that the pretty side of the ribbon is always facing up. Bring the 2 loops together. Size them up. Okay, pinch and twist, and just make as many loops as you want. Each time pinching and twisting. This is a wire edged ribbon, so this is perfect. You always want to use a wire edged ribbon for a bow. It always makes a prettier bow that way. I'm going to do 8 loops all together, so 4 on each side. So this would be the last one. Pinch and twist, and then just cut enough length for a tail. Let's put a little chenille stem around. I don't need that big of a chenille stem because it's not going to tie on to anything, so I'm just going to glue it down just like I'm doing these items. Okay, so the ends, you can cut them however you want, straight. You can cut them straight like that, or you can cut them at an angle, or fold them in half, cut from the fold up towards the edges, and you get this little dovetail cut. All right, so that's our bow. I'm gonna just push it. There's my little tails. So this is going to be the front of my bow. So I'm gonna turn it around this way, and then I'm gonna hot glue right there. I'm just gonna make a little fold there, and straight at the bottom, right about here. Of course, you could always turn it around. Once all of this is dry, turn it around so you can see where you're putting things. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. These are all dry. Just checking, yep. Okay, right there. Just gonna let that dry. Add a little more glue over it. Make sure that it sticks. Come back, we'll add some more items. All right, so I'm back, and as you can see, here's the bow. I'm gonna fluff it up, of course, and then of course the white of the, what is this? The mesh. Now I'm looking at it, and I've decided that, you know what, I think I would like them to be further in, these bundles. They seem to be a little too far out. I'm not liking that, so I'm gonna push them further in. So I am gonna actually pull them off of here in the back, just like that. Oops, it's a little hard, but we can do it. There we go. And since they're all kind of already attached here together, I'm gonna push them way in here. I thought they were sticking out a little too much. So I'll just add more glue and let that dry. All right, so now I've got these little hydrangeas that I found at the Dollar Tree. They have a pretty little kind of orangey tone to them. Of course, everything over here is pink on my wreath here, my little bunny head wreath. But I'm gonna add this color, why not? Because there's some orange on here, and I want to add that in there. So obviously I don't want to stick them on top of here because, you know, they just have pieces like that. So I want to go ahead and stick them from behind as well. So as you can see here, I've taken these off of the bush just like that, and then I also pulled off the leaves. So I've got 4 bundles here all together. I don't know if I'm going to use it all. I can always put some back together again, so I'm going to put that one aside for now. And then I'm just going to start grabbing these little flowers, and I'm going to put them here and here on these 2 sides. And some I want them like kind of behind the bow, and if I have enough, I'll put some up here, and if I have enough, I'll tuck some in here as well. Okay, so let's start off with those. So I'm just grabbing the little bundle just like that as it is. Put a little bit of glue, and we're gonna stick it down. Try not to have the stem stick out too much, but then you don't want to put it too far in. you want the little flowers to show on the other side. So just turn it around and make sure that they're sticking out where you want them. Okay, and let's do the next one. You're going to be a little bit apart because you know the little flowers are wider at the top than they are at the bottom of the stem. So just kind of place them where they're touching here. That's where you'll know that they'll go. Okay, so I have placed 5 in here on this side, so I'll go ahead and do 5 over here, see how many I need, and then if I want, I'm just going to cut these little flowers. I have this little plastic thingy on them, just take it off. Or, I'm sorry, these are leaves, not flowers. And then if you want, you can glue the leaves back here as well. So I'll put it right on the edge there, just to give it a little more coverage. So if you want to do that, go for it. You'll barely see them, but I think it's worth doing. All right, so once I do the other side, it'll look just like this side. Okay? All right, so I'm gonna do the hair, and then I'm gonna do a little bit up here because I think I have enough. All right, so I've got all the back covered with the little flowers, and then I also put the little leaves, so we're gonna go ahead and turn this back around so we can see how pretty that looks. I think it looks really cute. And there we go. Of course, I feel like this mesh is showing more on this side than it is over here, but I'm not gonna move it anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it because I wanna finish decorating it. And here's this bow that I put here at the bottom. So we're gonna poof that up. Make it look pretty. Okay, so I've got some cute little items that I still want to put on it. So let's go ahead and do that. So before I continue decorating it, I decided that the loops are a little too loose because they're only so wide. If they were wider, they would be fine. But I'm going to pinch them from the center inward and push that in like that. All the loops. And it just makes it look like there's so many more loops on the bow. And how far in you push it depends on, you know, the size that you want the overall bow to be. So pinch it in the middle and then just push that inward because it's wire. This works. And you're making like little heart shapes basically. And then just push it in. Let's move this over so I can reach it. Pinch it and push it in. Got one more right here. There we go. I'm just going to move the flowers around. Anything that falls off, I'll glue it back in, find the little stem where it goes and glue it back in. So I'm just pushing these little flowers, fluffing them forward. There we go. That's what that looks like. All right, let's decorate it a little bit more. All right, so I've got a little bit of this ribbon left, so I went ahead and I just made a 2-loop bow, just a regular looking bow. And then I've got these little carrots. There's a 6-piece of little carrots. I think I got this from the Dollar Tree. Could be wrong. No, I think I did get it from the Dollar Tree because it would have a different label if it was from Hobby Lobby. Those are the 2 stores that I went to, so it's got to be from one of those. But I'm pretty sure these are from the Dollar Tree. All right, so I've got these little cute little carrots, and because my sign does say welcome to our carrot patch, I thought I'd glue little carrots here and there. Wouldn't that be cute? Look at that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I can just stick those right on top on the board. And just making sure where the nicer side of the carrots are. You can place however you want. I'm just doing them, oops, I'm just doing them off on the sides here. Try not to cover anything, any wording or letters or whatever on there. Okay, so I had a couple on there. That looks cute. Let's twirl this one around a little bit. There we go. Welcome to our carrot patch. And then this little bow, I'm going to put it way up here somewhere on one of the bunny ears. Oops, I forgot to bend in this little chenille. So I'm just going to tuck it right in there. Poof up the little ribbon. And I've got these little stray flowers that fell off of some spot somewhere. And I'm going to use one little leaf. So a little bit of glue on the leaf there. And then I'm just going to tuck these little flowers into there. Just push them in like if they were little tissue pieces. See some of y'all will remember when we used to do that in school. I don't know, are you youngins now? if you're familiar with that, but those of you Gen X know what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. Just like that. And then I can just snip off any little phrase. And it's really just the white one that's doing that. There we go, just like that. Do I want another little carrot up here? You know what, I have 6 of them, so I want to use them all maybe. Let's see, let's put this one way down here on the bow. Right in here on the bow. And then one, I almost want to put one right here, but I want to cover the, I'm just going to use this one here because there's a little hole there and I want to cover that little hole. So just like that. There we go. Like super cute. I gave it some dimension in the front so that everything that's in the back is not so squished back. But that is it, everyone. All right, everyone. I have completed my Easter Carrot Patch bunny head wreath. That is what I've decided to call it. All right, so I just need to fix a little bit of the mesh on the side. I've noticed when I was hanging it up, I need to fix a little bit of the white right up here on the side. And that's all, but it looks really cute. I think it came out really pretty, so I'm gonna give myself a big old thumbs up, and I hope that you too will give me a big old thumbs up and leave a kind comment down below and let me know what you think of my craft today and what you would do different. So give us all some ideas and some advice on how to make this a little bit nicer. And of course, that's everybody's opinion, but I'm willing to take your criticism. All right, everyone, if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that red subscribe button and then hit that little notification bell so that you get notified of my videos as soon as I load them up. Thank you all for watching, and as always, enjoy.